What up, y'all? Got a little double unboxing today. Um, was going to do one yesterday and end up having two packages come in yesterday late. One of them was like super late last night, so I figured I'd just save them for today and do an unboxing on both of them today, and that way, give y'all a little extra content. I did have another package come today, but it was on a shoe that I've already got, and I will do another video on that to kind of do a discussion on those since we ain't really got a whole lot releasing this week. Nothing I'm able to really hit on any raffles locally to really hit on any shoes to give y'all some content. But I will be doing a review on those Jordan 1 Craters, and then I'll do another little uh, investment or another part to an investment video on a shoe that I've talked about a couple times. I just got another pair in. They did a restock, and kind of go over some little restock info for y'all on a few different shoes that y'all could be going for that's actually doing really good, and they've been still restocking some shoes here lately. But before we get this video started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, like, comment, all that good stuff, and let's get started. All right, before we get into the shoe video or shoe part video, the shoe part of the video, let's open up this package. As y'all can tell, it's not real big. Y'all normally know what this type of stuff is. I will say today was the Supreme release. I didn't really hit on Squat this on today. Today's Thursday. I'm going to try to upload this video. If not, it'll be Friday when I upload this. But I didn't really do Squat this week. And there were several other restocks I was trying to hit on, and everything was just bugging out on me. I had the Smurf skateboard. I had some dope stuff in my cart, and my cart bugged out on me when I went to process it. And then by the time it got straightened out, everything was sold out that was in my cart pretty much. I was very heated this morning. But this one, I got a few of the items that I wanted. I'm debating on keeping a couple of these, so let's just jump into this video and go from there. Alright, let's see here if they still seem halfway decent stickers or just box logos. Alright, it looks like we just got some box logos, kind of depressing on that. I'd like to see one for this one item that we got, but go ahead and jump into this. What I want to show off first. Alright, we got the Jesus 6-panel hat. And you don't really see Supreme do a whole lot of like stuff that's religious type. But I saw this hat and, I had to hit on it. You know what I mean? Like the black one I thought was definitely the best colorway out of all of them to go for. And so that's what I went for. It's a snapback hat. And it's got the Supreme logo stitched on the back, and then on the front it says Jesus and then Supreme 2020. I think that, this hat, like I said, it's a dope hat. I think it'll probably do good. It might take a little bit of time, but for right now, like, I can't decide if I want to sell it or keep it. So for right now, I'm just going to keep that hat to the side until I figure out what I'm going to do. This whole order right here, I'm hesitant on keeping a couple of items. Like, there's a couple items I want to keep, and this might be one of them. Alright, on to the next item. We got the Navy New Era Shop Beanie, which they've got this crap on it, this paper. So let's see if we can open this without messing it up, so I can show y'all what the beanie actually looked like. And this was the beanie I was talking about that, normally whenever they got hats and stuff like that, they'll have like a picture right below it, and it'll have like the front and the back. So I thought that's what that was. No, they had the New York on the top row and Los Angeles on the bottom row. And I just clicked on this as fast as I could because this was a New Era beanie, and I knew that these New Era beanies was going to go quick, and they did. And they're dope beanies. I do gotta say it. They're really cool beanies. I got the navy I tried to get the black, but it sold out really quick on me, so I just went ahead and went with this. You got the says Supreme New York, and then it's got their address. I guess that's their address. No, it's not got their street address. It's just got their, it says New York, New York, and then their zip code, and then it actually has their phone number right here for the store. So I don't know if that's really their phone number, but it says established 1994. And then on the side right here, you got a New Air logo, and then on right here we got the Supreme little box logo, which I thought that was really dope. Then you got the Supreme tag, or the New Era tag, and then on the inside you've got a Supreme tag, followed by a New Era tag, and then followed by this other little New Era tag. So dope beanies. I really am thinking about keeping this. Like, I don't know if I'd rock it like that or just rock it like Kiss. I guess you could rock it however you want it to, or rock it sideways, however you want to rock it, but I'm not going to put that on my head right now. We're going to keep that semi-undead stock. I just pulled it out of the package since I can easily put it back in the package without messing it up and show you guys what it looks like, because without doing that you would not be able to see what the shot part of the beanie look like, because it's got this little plastic or this paper thing, so you'd only be able to see that. So let's put this back in this bag real quick, seal it back up. I like it where they do these kind of bags that you can, it's sticky, you can seal it right back up, and you can pull something out and at least look at it, Next package, or next thing in this, which this shirt was kind of undone. I'm going to pull it out just to give y'all a better look of it. I'm not going to unfold the t-shirt. Let me go back over its name again. We got the Ancient tee, and this one, it's really nice, very high quality. You got all this embroidery, and it says Supreme and like some ancient Egypt hieroglyphics, and then it says 2020 Supreme New York right here. But I think it's pretty dope, like, even though I'm not Egyptian or nothing like that, but it's a very cool shirt. And I feel like that this one right here, this white or the black, if you was able to hit on either one of these, is going to do really good. Like I said, it's just a lot of embroidery, and you can tell by the feel of the shirt, like, it's a good quality made shirt. I got this in a large. Really, any size in this black or white, I think is going to do good. So I know here at the shop, since we started selling all this stuff, like shirts we've been going through some shirts and beanies. Like, that's two main things that's been selling really good for us here at the shop as far as the Supreme stuff. So I would say, it wouldn't be any different, if you're trying to sell it locally wherever you live. So if you can hit on shirts like this, the t-shirts, I would suggest going after t-shirts, even in the winter time, because people can always wear, a hoodie or something like that over it whenever they go outside, and then when they go inside somewhere, they can just take their hoodie off and rock their t-shirt. Or like I do a lot of times, I wear a long sleeve underneath the t-shirt, and I'm good to go, So that's it for that Supreme order. Now we're going to get into the shoe part of this video. And this was a shoe that I've tried to hit on in the past. They've done some releases on some other websites. Of course, we got that Just Steal It paper on here. But I've tried to hit on this shoe a few times. I've hit on one colorway of it, but this colorway has been a pain. And then boom, Nike put it up, and they had quite a few pairs. So I will say, if you can go on Nike, the Nike app, they've got, like, I think size 13 and 14 still up. And I'll tell you, the day that this released and the day that it was still on Nike on the Nike app, it was reselling on Stadium Goods and Flight Club for over $200. So if that tells you anything, and once I show you the shoe and tell you the colorway of it, what everybody's calling it, you'll understand why. Get this out of here. As you can tell, we have a Jordan 1 box, Jordan 1 mid, Jordan 1 low box, as you can tell. But this is a Jordan 1 mid SE, size 11, price tag $125 retail. We've got the 23 paper as normal, and then here's the shoe. And they call this the Union Red Jordan 1 mid. You got this kind of, for the most part, this looks kind of almost like a greenish color, but it's called Igloo, but it's supposed to replicate the Jordan 1 mid or the Jordan 1 high Unions. This is the closest you're going to get without spending $1,000 on a Jordan 1 Union. Got the red up here that's just like the red on the Unions, and then you got this color up here that semi mimics the gray that they used on it. I feel like they had to change it up just a little bit to keep from being just identical and making a cheaper knockoff version. So they had to change the color a little bit. You got some, decent leather wrapped around here, and then you got the nylon all the way around, just like they've been doing on a lot of the mids. Now I'll go ahead and show y'all. Let me find the shoe real quick. We got up here on the shoe wall. This is the Union Royal. And then you got the Union Red shoe. Both of these, like I've told y'all in the investment video, this one is a great shoe. A lot of resale stores is knocking this one off at, $180, $200. I've seen it go for a little over $200 depending on where you're ordering it from. And then this one is already on like Flight Club or Stadium Goods selling for like $225. So, like I said, these mids and colorways like this are great investments. My boss actually had already got his in before I had a chance to do the video, and had already wrapped up a pair. I sent him the link. He got a size 11. He actually hit on 2 pairs. He got a size 11 and 12. I just went after size 12 because I knew about some restocks that was going on today, and then I got really mad because I could have got a couple pair of these and I didn't, because I was waiting on these restocks to go on today, and then boom, I wasn't able to do nothing today. So I'm telling you, today's just all around had me ticked off. But if you don't make it this far in the video, please drop a sub, like, comment, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell if you're not already. And let's get on and continue with this video. Let's do a little more close-up. I'm going to do a little 360 with it real quick before we get into talking a little bit more in depth about this shoe. Black bottom. Okay, this is the few things that I really like about this shoe, what they've done with it, just like the blue one. They did the same thing on the blue. Okay, I really like where Jordan Brand's using this suede. You got this kind of rougher suede along with this buttery suede on the top. They did the same thing with the red, white, and blues, but right here is leather on the red, white, and blues. I wish they'd have done like a white or suede or something like that on the Jordan 1 USA's. Then you got this nylon check. You got some white leather here. Then you got red wings, filled in wings here. White strap up here. White toe box. Then you got the nylon coming down all around the toe box. Some black laces. I don't believe they gave us any other color laces with these. No, they didn't, but you could rock some red laces with this and then probably, set them off a little bit with that contrast. One thing I did like that they did with the tongue is you got that, kind of grayish igloo, whatever they call it. It's like, let me pull out the box. I'll tell you exactly what the color are on this. It says white, track red, black, and igloo. So, whatever igloo is, but to me it's like a grayish mint green. But like I said, you got that color being stenciled or stitched and kind of zigzag up here. You got the Jumpman and the air symbol here with the small tack. let's compare this to this one. See if they done them identical on everything. Yes, everything on this shoe is identical to the red, but it's in blue. And they, instead of taking gray like they did on this one, I wish they would have used the gray like they did on this one. On this, it's a little bit off, but I wish they'd have used that gray, because then it would have been dead on with the unions. And I wish that the tongue right here, see on the blue one, they used that blue stitching. I wish they would have used the red stitching up here, but this looks good too. You know, that's cool with me too. Nothing else is any different other than they put a blue sole on the bottom of this and they didn't put a red. And then on the inside, you got the red Jumpman logo down in the sole, which y'all can't really see. There we go. Now you can see it. Here's the back tab. And there you go. Like I said, these are for, you know, with the unions, they made a blue and a red pair for the Jordan 1 highs. And this right here, like I said, for all the people that can't afford to drop like $1,000 on a pair, you know, most people will spend, you know, $200 or $300 on a pair of shoes. So if you, even if you spend $200 or, you know, $225, $230 on a pair of these, you know, you're going to be walking around with the dope shoes. You know, the only difference in this and a high to begin with is only about that much height. So, you know, there's not much difference between a Jordan 1 high and a Jordan 1 mid. That's why these mids are coming back. That's why all them lows are taking off. It's because people are getting over this, you know, the old sneakerheads and stuff loves the highs and stuff, but for the people that wants to wear them on feet, for a lot of people don't care. You know what I'm saying? So that's why these mids and lows are really taking off, and great investments. You figure that shoe's $125, so maybe $135 altogether, and you're selling it for $225. Boom, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making your profit. You're making as much profit as somebody who's spending $185 on a Jordan 1 high and trying to turn around and sell it on the fly and you know, make some quick profit. And you got a lot less overhead. So these mids and the lows are great investments. Definitely worth buying and reselling on the lows and the mids, especially if you don't have a lot of capital to invest in a bunch of shoes. Like if you can't buy 4 or 5 highs, then I'd suggest start off with like lows and mids, and that way you ain't got near as much money to buy several different pairs. You can get several different sizes, and on these, like normally there's not a cap on, like you can only buy just one pair type thing. Normally you can buy several pairs of these or something, you know what I mean? So therefore you have a better chance of hitting on multiple pairs, and you can get multiple sizes and less overhead, and you're still going to profit just about the same. The only way you're going to make more money off these highs is if you sit on them for the long run, and some of these mids you're going to do about the same too. So, you know, mids and lows are great investments, and you know, like I said, if you're just getting started in sneaker reselling, go after Jordan 1 lows and mids right now. They're doing great, and you know, like I said, it don't take near as much overhead. And you know, for every 2 pair of those, you're going to be able to buy 3 pair of these. So just remember that. So you're going to end up profiting a little bit better off of these, probably for the most part, as long as you're trying to flip them on the fly. So like I said, great investment, and dope shoes. You know, look at these Chicagos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a Chicago high, you know, but just that much shorter. You know, you got some of these people that's die-hard Jordan 1 high fans, but a lot of people don't give a crap about it if it's high or mid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan's very first shoes was a mid, you know, and people want to act like it was strictly a high, but the shoes that Jordan wore, the very first ones were mids. So, you know, people need to study up on that crap. I know, I was there to see it. So, anyways, if you done made it this far, please drop a sub, like, comment, all that good stuff. Like I said, I got another shoe that came. It's actually on this wall. Y'all just can't see it. And I'm just going to do a small little unboxing, maybe tomorrow or Saturday, something like that, just to kind of show y'all do another little small investment to tie all this in. I'm going to set out several Jordans and show y'all Jordan 1s to show y'all the several different ones to go after. Even if you buy them secondhand, there's still money to be made. So hope this helps. All this information helps y'all, so y'all can get into. I like to hear other people getting into, reselling sneakers and stuff like that, because it's a big business and there's plenty enough money to be made. So hoping y'all enjoyed the video, and much love and peace out.